Alright, so I'm going to make this video how I'm installing these springs and keepers. This is a 3400 GM. It's a VIN F engine, but hell, they've been the same. I don't know what all the VINs of them are right offhand, but I know they're 31, 3400. Hell, there's a lot of these GM motors are just about all identical. Matter of fact, these are going... What is this out of? This is out of like a fucking 99 Buick. I had to drill and tap a hole. There's some junkyard heads I got. Had to drill and tap a hole on one of these sides for the other head way over there. But anyway, I just want to show like what I got going on here, installing the valves, the springs, keepers. Went ahead and lapped the valves and all that, but let me see. Yeah, do it this way. Let me just pick this shit up. This here, my fancy little contraption, just welded some shit together. And this bolt. Ta-da! Alright, which I'm gonna bolt it here. Get my little keeper up on there. Oh, fuck yeah. Of course, you know how it is, man. You get everything all set up. You done a bunch of these and shit, but you go to do one behind the video and shit fucks up. So, it's just the way it is. I use my little gear wrench, my little wobbly 13 socket, because it's a 13 volt, and my little screwdriver. That helps me set the keeper straight on the valve while this pushes down, because if not, it will push it to one side or this or that. I got another fancy apparatus, but it's a regular spring compressor. It's a piece of shit unless you got like a fucking 302, 351, Chevy 350, 454, that kind of shit. Okay, I'm gonna grab it. Where's that? Here it is. Here it is. One of these looks fucking funky. Somebody put a lot of engineering into this and still fucked it up. For one, I bent these little tabs right here because they stick straight out and gouge into your palm whenever you try to hold it to fucking do the one thing, in which ends up fucking fling, flying off. It's fucking great. So I said to myself, I can make one better with the fucking bar this long, that long, to have plenty of leverage to do this shit. Yeah, so let's see, here in Pochmetahia today, it's raining. It's raining. Okay. So, one thing I want to be cautious about is getting that bolt down in there best I can. Otherwise, it'll pull that mounting threads out. I got to do the same. I got to rotate the engine is the way to do it once the heads are on vehicle. That way the rocker doesn't come unglued from the fucking ripping the threads out and shit. Let me show you how I got this set up here. I don't know if it's on video. I can't see at the same time. I'm using my little phone. My little phone is my cameraman. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so I'm using my screwdriver currently to get that thing on there straight. See it bounce around each time I turn it? That's okay. That's okay. She's on there so straight for the most part. Just eyeballing down in there, and it's not quite where I want it, so I'll use the shim of the screwdriver, the wedge of it, work it up and down, and get that retainer just so. And since I already have the threads like 7/8 of the way down in there, let's go ahead and tighten it down the last little bit. I don't even like mega torque it or nothing. I just fucking get her good. Super long handle. Hey. Like, you know how it is, you gotta make a video and shit all falls apart. But I got fortunate, right? I think it's cause the fucking handle. Just makes shit so easy, man. Now I tried different lengths of bolts. That way I wouldn't have to like do anything special to it and stuff. I got a whole bin of bolts over there I use. It's old bolts I save. I collect old bolts. Hell, I even categorize them. But just for shit like this and whatever, man, needs repaired. Hell, I got called on a job up in Circleville, Chillicothe, Waverly. I don't know where the fuck it was at. Somewhere in Ohio. And it was actually the pinch pin. Long story. I'm about to tell stories. It's like I'm getting to be an old fucking man. Anyway, that's how this fucking doohickey worked. Oh, with some of the Yay stuff. I'm going to take a little tiny hammer that I got and tap each one of them as soon as I find my little tiny ball peen. That's not it. I don't know what the hell I done with it. Oh, I hung it back where it goes. Beautiful thing. But yeah, after I'm done with installing the last one, that's what I'll do. I'll take that ball peen and saddle more or less. See, the retainers, the keepers in the retainers. Alright, I'm done.